In this video, we're going to go over some tips and tricks regarding Mini Project 1. Before we do that though, I want to talk to you just a little bit about the mini projects. The mini projects are a way for you to explore an application of some of the content we've covered in class, as well as make deeper connections with the content that we've learned. With the mini projects, you may work with others, you may use your class notes, and you have 3 total attempts. Canvas allows me to grade the most recent attempt, so if you score higher on attempt 2, versus attempt 3, let's say, just leave me a note in the assignment comments. I do review all answers that Canvas grades to make sure that Canvas grades them accurately. Okay, so let's get into some tips and tricks regarding Mini Project 1. Mini Project 1 is all about percentages and applications of percentages. So the mini project is titled Understanding and Applying Percentages. So first, let's say we're calculating tax. So tax is really a part percent whole problem. So let's say there's 10% tax on a $30 pre-tax or retail price of the item. Okay, so when we use retail or pre-tax price, that is the price of the item you either see online before you check out or the sticker on the shelf at the store, and by the time you check out, you pay more than that price because of tax. Okay, so the tax amount would be part in a part percent whole application. The percent is the tax rate you're given, and the whole is the pre-tax or retail price of the item. So our percent is 10%, and the whole is $30. So if we're asked to calculate the amount of tax, we can use our part percent whole triangle, where we're trying to find the part. The percent is 0.1, and the whole is 30. From our triangle, if 2 values are on the same level, we multiply. So this would be $3. Okay, so the part here, or the tax amount, is $3. If you were asked to find the total price of the item after tax, that means after you've used cash to run your card, how much do you end up paying? Well, you would add the tax amount plus the whole, or the original price, to get the final price that you pay. Okay. Next, discounts. An item that costs $100 is 30% off. How much is the item? So this problem, as something similar, will show up on the mini project. It costs $100 and it's 30% off. Okay, so if an item is 30% off, something that is helpful is to find out how much of the original price are you going to pay. Okay, so if we make another 10 by 10 square so that I can illustrate this. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if an item is 30% off, that means you don't have to pay that portion. So I'm going to cross out 30 squares. So this is what you're not paying. And what's left would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'd be left with 70 or 70% of the original price. So if an item is 30% off, you're paying 70% of the original price. So you can use this as a part percent whole, where we're finding the new price. Your percentage would be 0.7, and 100 would be the whole. Okay, so that might come in handy. Another way to do this is similarly, if something is 25% off, you would be paying 75% of the original price. Okay, so in this case, this would be $70. Okay. And then a note on using multiple coupons. So there is an application problem on the mini project with how discounts and coupons are applied. So discounts and coupons are applied one at a time. And the store usually chooses which order that's in. So there's a scenario that you see an item, you're shopping at Target with a friend, you see an item that's 10% off, and you're allowed to use a 15% off coupon, okay? Or different amounts, but let's use 10 and 15. So what happens is the 10% is taken first. The price shows up as a different amount as the 10% is taken off, and then you can take off the 15%. So I just want to clarify what's happening there. So in the first part of that problem, you apply the first discount, and the second part, you apply the second discount, and then you use the new price and the original price to calculate the discount. Okay, so you'll find out the new price of the item after both discounts have been applied, one after the other, and then you'll compare that to the whole to find out what percent of the original you actually paid. Okay, and then the last question. So the last question on each mini project is an open-ended question. This is a way for us to communicate about how the class is going, for me to get your feedback, for you to ask me any questions, and I'll reply in the submission comments or send you a message. Usually in the submission comments, but if it's a little bit longer of a response, I'll send you a message. Please let me know if you have any questions.